Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. For anyone new here, my name is Jay, and today I'm going to be showcasing how I climb up a tree using my saddle setup. Just like I showcased in my video about my actual saddle setup itself, the gear and everything, everybody does that a little bit different. It's kind of with climbing. The whole concept is relative, but how everybody does it is a little bit different. So I'm going to showcase how I do that. I pretty much have everything on me that I would be taking for a hunt, especially early season. The only thing I don't have on me is my bow, basically. So we'll say this is the tree that I want to climb. I'll come here, okay, pick this tree out. I'm going to take off my backpack, and we're going to unhook my sticks. Okay. I'm going to set that aside just for the time being. Now, since my sticks are screwed together basically because of this nice convenient rod, I'm going to have to undo these. Okay. Set them up like that. Okay. Put my rod back into place. And I like storing that in my backpack. Okay. So I'm going to take my first stick. And what typically it seems a lot of people like to do is set their first stick and then start attaching your other sticks to your saddle or wherever you can and start climbing. I do it a little bit differently just because of the nature of these sticks. I'll set one stick about where it comes up on my waist, something like that. Everybody's going to be different because everybody's a different height. Okay, that first stick around the tree. Let's raise this up, pull this tight. Okay, stick number one. Now, I like to set my second stick, but I will end up readjusting it whenever I actually get onto my first stick. The reason I like to set my second stick is that's one less thing I have to put on my belt, and since this is all metal, that clanging and everything, that's one less thing to clang about, if you will. So I like to set this second stick about where my head would be. I usually don't have to readjust it too much whenever I get onto my first stick. This is also a lot bigger of a tree than what I usually climb, so. Okay. Okay. Now we got our two sticks. We're going to take our third and fourth stick and attach it right to my saddle with my rubber heavy-duty twisty ties, whatever you want to call these things. One there. Let's take one here. Just like that. Next, we shall get out my lineman's belt. Okay. Now we got that. The last thing I'll do is put my pack on my back. Because in my pack is also where my platform is. All right, now we're basically ready to climb. My only real change to this is, if this was a real hunting scenario, is I have a bow rope in my pack. I would just attach that to my bow, let my bow hang here. So let's step up on our first one. Okay, that was a decent height. So now what I think we'll do is readjust this guy a bit. Okay, that's pretty solid. So now we could probably raise this up a bit. Yep, just readjusting. Find the right height. Okay. Okay. Now we're at the point to where I could probably throw my third stick on there. Yep, so as you can see, these branches are gonna cause me a bit of issue. So the way you're supposed to do this is to take your tether, bring that out, get that looped around the tree. There we go, get her up there. And get your bridge of your saddle. Cinch that into place. And then adjust your tether. So then you can't go anywhere. So something like that. And then what you would do is to undo your lineman's belt. This way, technically, you're always connected to the tree. Since I'm kind of high up now, I'm going to do it the right way. Now that I'm connected back to my lineman's belt, and I'm tight, I don't need the tether anymore. But for convenience sake, I can keep this around the tree because I'm going to need it here in a minute. Yeah, we'll leave it right about there. That looks good. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, that was just something I wanted to demonstrate. Now, we're going to go down one step. Loosen that up a bit. And what I'll do is set my platform. I'm going to end up setting it, I think, on this side of the tree. This tree is definitely a little wonky down here. And I don't want my face to be hit by this branch up here. So now we'll go into the pack. Platform is around the tree. So now we'll cinch that up. That looks good. And you can come over here on this side, kind of see what I'm doing. So put this part of the platform up so you can really put some weight down on that, because this top part of the claw wants to be against the tree. So really pushing down will force it there. And then push out the platform, and now we're there. So let's step onto the platform. Okay. I'm just going to cinch up my lineman's belt here so I feel extra safe. Step over. And now, like before, my tether is already on the tree, so and that's all there is to it. I like how the platform is right here. This isn't too bad. I'd say the only adjustment thing to do better I would make is seeing how big this tree was around. Before I climbed up, I probably should have adjusted my straps to be a lot longer than what they were coming out of my pocket. I mean, you're never going to climb up a tree that's the same diameter every time, so that's kind of hard to predict. But other than that, put the lineman's belt away, pull up my bow, put my strap around the tree here for my gear. I like to hang my backpack on this side and my bow on this side because I'm a right-handed shooter, and that's about it. Sometimes I do leave my lineman's belt connected. That's more or less if the tree's a little wonky or if it's a really windy day, I'll do that sometimes. I'm not afraid of heights, but it just depends on the situation when I feel a little uneasy. But this is not hard. Practicing a couple times, this was really good practice for me right now. So I haven't done this much this summer, so practicing, repetition, obsessing over those little details of where your gear should go can really help you out at the end of the day. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please, if you like this content, please drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.